It's Kambada, the shaman, the god, the crack baby. And right now you're tuned in to Kofi's Universe, the #1 and most truest source for hip-hop news, reaction videos, sports, black culture, and much, much more. If you haven't already subscribed, hit that subscribe button now. Bada.
There's a video that came up a few weeks ago of what looked to be you and Benny the Butcher talking in an airport in Paris. Was that video recent?
I'm gonna say this. It was a video. I mean, you saw me standing there. I was in the airport. Everything that everybody tried to make out of it, that wasn't true. I didn't even really barely even said a word. I was just standing there. I saw them was standing there. Of course, we in a French airport. What are you gonna do? I ain't going to jail over there. So y'all do y'all thing. I was like, man, the only thing I really said was, hey man, this ain't the time or the place. I just tried to keep it gangster and just, I was on my way to London to meet up with him and get a bag. So I ain't about to fuck my bag up with no. A lot of this rap, it be on some WWF shit. So I don't get into that. I ain't never even spoke to West Side Gun. You know what I mean? So I don't know where all that come from. I don't know. I didn't even really look at that. I looked at the I saw people was talking about it, and I was like, oh yeah, this some more fake shit. So I don't even, like I said, man, you saw footage of me there in the airport, but it wasn't nothing that everybody was making it out to be. I was just standing there with my arms folded up, bro. I barely said a word. So, but them is into that wrestling shit, so they do that. I don't wrestle.
YouTube salute. So Freddie Gibbs was interviewed by Complex Music, and they asked him about his airport incident with Benny the Butcher overseas. If you're new to my channel, thumbs up the video. Hit that sub button, click that bell icon to be notified when I upload new content and go live. So everybody thought Freddie Gibbs and Benny the Butcher squashed their beef. They're cool now. A collab, mixtape was on the way. Nah. Pump your brakes, hold your horses. Not at all. Freddie basically said that he didn't even say a word to Benny besides, this is not the time and place for this. Because there's a picture that's circulating, going viral. Benny got his hands up like he's trying to talk to him, but Gibbs is like maybe 4 to 5 feet away from Benny with his hands in front of him, like crossed, like, yeah, go ahead and do something. We're gonna scrap. But at the same time, he's watching him. Freddie knows, well, he knew that he was outnumbered. He knew that he wasn't gonna go to jail overseas. Man, none of them should be trying to go to jail overseas. That's the last thing you want. That shit is hard as actually to get out of jail because they can do whatever they want to do. Like you're out your jurisdiction. But the thing is, who's gonna really come fight for you? You have to, go get help. And that shit costs money. Overall, though, he actually took a shot at West Side Gun. If he said they like that wrestling shit, saying that shit is all scripted. I mean, West Side Gun was trying to do the right thing. He wanted Benny and Freddie to fix that situation, like bury the hatchet, but it didn't happen because West Side Gun, he was like, yeah, Benny over there talking to Freddie. Yeah, let's get this right. West Side Gun likes Freddie. Freddie Gibbs was on West Side Gun album in 2020. So, I don't know. Do I think they're gonna squash the beef? I don't think so, man. I think that shit is like whatever. They might still be able to talk, but I think they're gonna have to scrap that shit out. They're gonna have to scrap that shit out. They're gonna have to throw some hands. Literally, they're gonna have to throw some chunkles with this motherfucker for real. And people probably like, damn, why you advocating violence? I'm not advocating violence. I think Freddie probably looking like I need my get back, homie. You got me jumped out there in Buffalo. I need my get back. I need my get back, whatever. We gotta get that, Benny feels some type of way because when he got shot, and Freddie actually took a shot at him, on X, aka Twitter. So there's some issues there, man. Benny had Freddie Gibbs' baby mama wearing the chain, the BSF chain, whatever, all that stuff. They took Freddie Gibbs' chain when they jumped him and his bodyguard. So there's some issues right now. I mean, Freddie Gibbs probably feel like F this fool. I don't trust him or his cousin or cousins. Well, I think he's still cool with Conway. Because I don't think he said nothing, disrespectful to Conway, but I think, he might still have some. He might still be cool with Conway, but maybe Benny the Butcher, no. West Side Gun, I think he ain't really tripping off West Side Gun. I think he just took a little shot just to, you know, make fun of the WWF, WWE shit. Besides that, yeah, Benny the Butcher. Do I think he want to be cool with Freddie Gibbs? My theory, I think it's whatever. I think Benny has other shit to worry about. Putting out music, worried about his record label. His artists on BSF, doing collab projects. That's way more important than just worried about Freddie Gibbs and whatever else. Alchemist works with both. Alchemist works with both, so he's out that shit. Right now, people are gonna say Freddie Gibbs is the shit starter because he not only he has beef with Jim Jones, he has beef with Benny the Butcher. Now he got issues with Currency. That's three. That's three artists right there. There's other issues he has with some other rappers. People saying, um, I don't know. Like I said, I like Freddie Gibbs. His music is dope as hell. He puts out great music, great content. I love Benny the Butcher. Great music too. You know, but at the end of the day, I'm not in their shoes. I wasn't there when that happened. I didn't get. I'm not the one that got jumped. I'm not the one that got my chain took. I'm not the one that, God forbid, got shot and I got made fun about a dude I did a record with. So at the end of the day, this is just hip hop, y'all. When I mean hip hop, do your music with an artist and go on. Don't be trying to be best friends with people. Don't think that everybody gonna be cool with you. It's just like in real life. You got some homies that's down for you, and you got some fools that would never be down for you. I'm starting to realize that right now in life. There's some people you think, oh, that's the homie, and that fool ain't shit. That fool don't care about you. They only care enough about you what you can do for them. So that's why I stay to myself. I don't really kick it with too many people. Whoever I kick it with, I don't know. Like I watch people from a distance because people gonna disappoint you. They're human beings. Watch them niggas that be close to you. They be thinking about smoking you. Nah, I said that on It Was Written. People think about smoking you, y'all. They don't give a damn. They will do it. But what you think about Freddie Gibbs and Benny? Think they gonna be cool again? You think it's gonna be beef forever and ever? Y'all let me know in the comment section. Post your comments below. Oak Smash, Black Panther, the like button. Subscribe to my channel, y'all. Click the bell icon to be notified when I upload new content and go live.